third grade. Please give Mrs. McInerney grace. I'm doing multiple jobs right now. Okay, in all of the videos today, I've been saying Wednesday, but it is Wednesday, but these are your Thursday virtual learning videos. So I apologize if I'm confusing any of you. You're going to see all of my videos on Thursday. So I might be saying write down Wednesday, April 7th, but for you, it's Thursday, April 8th. My bad. Mrs. Mac is super sorry. I'm going to make lots of mistakes because I'm human. Okay, we're going to be doing chapter 6 of Number the Stars. So take your books out. I am only going to do a little bit of the chapter because I would like for you boys and girls to do some reading on your own. But don't go past chapter 6. You promise? All right. So let's do a little bit of chapter 6. Is the weather good for fishing? And this is a continuation from chapter 5 where we left off, where the soldiers were in the room and Anne-Marie was hiding Ellen, right? They were pretending that Ellen was Lise from the Nazi soldiers because this is during when the Nazis were taking over, and it's a really scary time for the families. And Anne-Marie's family, the Johansons, are determined to keep Ellen and her parents safe. Okay, so chapter 6, is the weather good for fishing? We must think what to do, Papa said. They are suspicious now. To be honest, I thought that if they came here at all, and I hoped they wouldn't, that they would just glance around and see that we had no place to hide anyone and go away. I'm sorry I have dark hair, Ellen murmured. It made them suspicious. Mama reached over quickly and took Ellen's hand. You have beautiful hair, Ellen, just like your mama, she said. Don't ever be sorry for that. Weren't we lucky that Papa thought so quickly and found the pictures? And weren't we lucky that Lise had dark hair when she was a baby? It turned blonde later on when she was 2 or so. In between, Papa added, she was bald for a while. Ellen and Anne-Marie both smiled tentatively. For a moment, their fear was eased. Tonight was the first time Anne-Marie realized suddenly that Mama and Papa had spoken of Lise. The first time in 3 years. Remember, Lise had passed away because of a car accident. Outside, the sky was beginning to lighten. Mrs. Johansen went to the kitchen and began to make tea. I've never been up so early before, Anne-Marie said. Ellen and I will probably fall asleep in school today. Papa rubbed his chin for a moment, thinking, I think we must not take the risk of sending you to school today, he said. It is possible that they will look for Jewish children in the schools. Not go to school? Ellen asked in amazement. My parents have always told me that education is the most important thing. Whatever happens, I must get an education. This will only be a vacation, Ellen. For now, your safety is the most important thing. I'm sure your parents would agree. Ing? Papa called Mama in the kitchen, and she came to the doorway with a teacup in her hand and a questioning look on her face. Yes? We must take the girls to Henrik's. You remember what Peter told us. I think today is the day to go to your brothers. Mrs. Johansen nodded. I think you are right, but I will take them. You must stay here. Stay here and let you go alone? Of course not. I wouldn't send you on a dangerous trip alone. Mama put her hand on Papa's arm. If only I go with the girls, it will be safer. They are unlikely to suspect a woman and her children. But if they are watching us, if they see us all leave, if they are aware that the apartment is empty, that you don't go to your office this morning, then they will know. Then it will be dangerous. I am not afraid to go alone. I love how strong and brave she is. It was very seldom that Mama disagreed with Papa. Anne-Marie watched his face and knew that he was struggling with the decision. Finally, he nodded reluctantly. I will pack some things, Mama said. What time is it? Papa looked at his watch. Almost 5, he said. Henrik will still be there. He leaves around 5. Why don't you call him? Papa went to the telephone. Ellen looked puzzled. Who is Henrik? Where does he go at 5 in the morning, she asked. Anne-Marie laughed. He's my uncle, my mother's brother, and he's a fisherman. They leave very early, all the fishermen, each morning. Their boats go out at sunrise. Oh, Ellen, she went on, you will love it there. It is where my grandparents lived, where Mama and Uncle Henrik grew up. It is so beautiful, right on the water. You can stand at the edge of the meadow and look across to Sweden. She listened while Papa spoke on the telephone to Uncle Henrik, telling him that Mama and the children were coming for a visit. Ellen had gone into the bathroom and closed the door. Mama was still in the kitchen, so only Anne-Marie was listening. It was a very puzzling conversation. So, Henrik, is the weather good for fishing? Papa asked cheerfully and listened briefly. Then he continued, I'm sending Ing to you today with the children, and she will be bringing you a carton of cigarettes. Yes, just one, he said after a moment. Anne-Marie couldn't hear Uncle Henrik's words. But there are a lot of cigarettes available in Copenhagen now, if you know where to look, he went on. And so there will be others coming to you as well, I'm sure.